Let's start with your reading, Libra. Today, we are going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future, and then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Now, let's start right away with your reading. Wow. Four beautiful major arcana so far. And okay, nice ending too. Look at this. There is something really special going on here. First of all, the main energy for the reading is the star. Beautiful card to have as your main energy indeed. This card is telling you that you are going to enter soon a period of excitement for something that it's going to happen in your life. There is also an element of surprise, maybe because of its timing or just because you were not expecting it, Libra. Even though you have been wishing for this at a certain degree, maybe on and off, but you have been thinking about this. Regardless of everything you might have gone through up to this point, these are the moments in which you have to allow yourself to dream big and also aim high. So, very exciting kickoff. Let's see what this is about. In the recent past, we have the Magician and Death Rebirth over here. This is something that in a way has already happened in the past, or something that you really wanted to happen but that never fully did. And you had to move past it with this death energy. Obviously, with the Magician, you trying to manifest this, you trying to create the perfect conditions for this to really happen and be successful. But eventually, I see you giving up on something that you really care about. And it's never easy to do that. But I see you here deciding to do what made sense in the moment. You didn't just want to hang around and wait for a miracle to happen while life was passing you by. So we'll come back to this to find out more about the situation and potentially to find out why it didn't work out back then, okay? In the present, we have the World and the High Priestess. For those of you who are very in touch with their intuition, you already know that something is coming up. You already know that something is cooking for you. You don't need to see it with your eyes or hear it with your ears. This is something that is energetically moving towards you. And the fact alone that lately you might have been thinking about this more often is a sign of that. You're not crazy. You're not delusional. You know something is shaping up, and you're right. Regardless, this is still going to catch you off guard, potentially leaving you speechless because it's the perfect new beginning that you absolutely were looking for. Something that is tailored around your expectations and your needs at this point. Again, we'll come back to this when we clarify to find out more about this. In the near future, beautiful, beautiful cards. The Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. Your reading so far is really beautiful. What we see right here is a very emotional energy, especially considering the Two of Cups showing up. This is the card that talks about mutual attraction and love. It can often talk about soulmate connection and reunion with the past potentially for some of you. We'll have to see if this is the reunion with the person you're thinking about or reunion with that version of yourself which allowed you to dream big, to believe in people and fall in love. Whatever this is going to be though, this really does have the potential to change your life as you know it and put you back on a stage, the main character in your life, not sitting in the audience anymore. Really beautiful cards. We'll see what this is going to be about. So let's start clarifying and let's begin with your recent past. Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Eight of Pentacles. with sacrifice over here. You know, there are definitely a lot of memories here, or the wish to have built some memories in this situation. It's clear that eventually the situation brought some pain, some struggle, and mainly because you knew already what this could have been. You could already see the potential of it, and the fact that the other person didn't turn out to be who you needed them to be in that moment was really hurtful, and it put you in a position where you had to move on with the Six of Swords. It's as if this was meant to happen, but the timing was wrong, and that can be very frustrating. Still today, this is reminding you of a time of your life in which you felt happier, a time of your life when it was easier to dream, to build expectations, to work for things with this Eight of Pentacles, and knowing that eventually things would have worked out for you. And in a way, this is going to make you feel nostalgic, not only of the situation, but also nostalgic of the person you once were. Whereas now with the Seven of Wands, you might see yourself as someone very guarded, with a lot of walls, a lot of things that you don't allow anymore, that you don't dream about anymore. And we see here how not happy about this you might be. With sacrifice, you know that there is something that you want to aim for, but at the same time, you decide to sacrifice it because you do not want to end up in the same situation that you end up back here. So let's see where this is taking you in the present. Let's clarify the current energies. Too many cards. Okay, so right here we have the Seven of Cups, the Vessel, the Pathfinder, and the Two of Pentacles. You seem to have been dissatisfied with something right here for a long time now, perhaps even without knowing it. There is something here which you have stopped fighting for eventually, something you accepted for what it is or for what it was, feeling deep down that you could have not done anything to change it. It seems like at some point you've crossed the point of no return, and you've learned how nothing is perfect and potentially nothing is forever. You went from thinking that this was everything you could have asked for to something that instead you had to protect yourself from. We see that shift right here with the Two of Pentacles. And by the way, it's followed by the Eight of Cups. You moving away from the situation, even if it hurts, you know? At the end of the day, what we're seeing here is that you stop relying on people and really try to do everything on your own. You try to really be someone very independent, someone who never needs anyone. But obviously, this incoming energy will make you rethink that mindset, because this is bringing a lot of emotional energy and a lot of things that remind you instead of who you used to be up here. Someone who would believe in love, who would believe in these type of situations. So let's see then what is coming your way next. Let's clarify the near future energy. All right. Wow. Oh my God. This is clearly something very, very emotional, but I do sense a lot of anxiety, at least at first, when this will come in. I mean, right here we see the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. This is something that brings a lot of happiness, but again, it takes you to a very anxious place. You definitely wanted for this to happen, and when it does, you almost don't want to look in that direction. It seems that you're afraid of the rediscovery of hope. That's it. Rediscovering the possibility for something to still happen, bringing back hopes that you have worked hard to put aside and to just forget. Right here, I see you trying to avoid, to build expectations, and then realize that it was just a moment in time, just something that made you feel excited in the moment and that eventually left once again. that fear will definitely be something that you'll have to handle, because this incoming energy doesn't look bad at all, to be honest with you. I can't help but feeling that this is a karmic type of situation, you know? Something needed to be discovered or learned before this could have actually been able to grow. Whatever is coming towards you is coming towards you for a reason, Libra. Don't focus too much on the outcome. Let it happen, because regardless of how it's going to turn out, it's here for a reason. Maybe just to teach a lesson or remind you of something important. Most likely, this is here to place you on a trajectory towards your next chapter in life. And we see that your orbit, in fact, is going to change. Your trajectory, your direction is going to change because of what this is going to bring to you. Obviously, with the Ace of Cups, we have a love offer, something that will force you in a way to consider the possibility to open up your heart once again. And with Life Map, it's clear that this is going to take you to the next step. Look at this, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Do you see all these cups coming in? This is definitely going to be something very special. So let's find out about what this is going to be. Let's keep going with your reading, and let's see first of all what this incoming energy is going to be about, together with looking into how this is changing your path in the short term. What should you expect in the next few months, and where are you going to find yourself a year from now? Let's look into all of this. If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, Libra, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning and every Wednesday morning now, so that I can select more people. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Libra. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is a definitely interesting one. We see the sun. We do see also the Three of Swords coming down on the table, so we'll have to clarify this combination. But overall, this honestly got me emotional. As you know, the sun is a star. So pretty much we have the same energies for the original reading and the extended reading. The sun talks about meeting someone very important on your journey for reasons that might be different from what you think, but that nevertheless are still important. Important positive event about to happen sooner than you think. The sun talks about fulfillment and expansion, same as the star, wish coming true. You getting to a point where you're going to ask yourself, how did this get to be my life? As happy as you've ever been. So we definitely have a lot to coming your way, but we do have an issue right here, and this cannot be ignored. I wish we could ignore it, but we are not going to, because we need to make sure that your path towards the sun energy is clear, so that you don't lose yourself along the way. So first of all, let's clarify that Three of Swords, and let's see what that's about. Let's see what we should know, what we should prepare for, and then we'll see what this is actually going to be for you, Libra. Let's start by clarifying the Three of Swords. Way too many cards. Sorry about that. The cards really want to talk to you. I definitely see that. Okay. You know what? The cards were telling me wrong deck. I need to get this one. Sorry, guys. All right. Let's get to it. Ooh, okay. Wow. The Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Wands. This is, I see immediately what the issue is going to be here. But the good news is that you are going to be in full control. So you can solve this in a matter of seconds. First of all, what we see